Hello everyone, today I have another gameplay for you. This is Victor versus Wukong top lane. The Sylas was top initially, but I decided to lane swap with him because I do way better into Wukong than he does. So I'm worried about Wukong bush choosing me top side here, so I'm going to hover the bot side, wait till he shows. Not going to auto the wave unnecessarily, just wait for him to show up, and there he is, he was bush choosing. We have bone plating this game as our second tree, and he's going to fight us in our minions. Don't just run away. Make sure you're trading damage back. Yeah, like I win that trade. And we handedly win this trade. What the fuck? So for the new runes, I've been really enjoying... It's not that I really enjoy First Strike and Glacial, but I like everything else that you get because of going First Strike and Glacial. Spellbook's always okay on Victor. It's not the best in solo queue, but it's not terrible. But when you get to go Glacial or First Strike, you get both your Futures Market and your Cosmic Insight, and then you get a free second tree. So I've been really enjoying Bone Plating and Shield Bash. Since all the mage items have HP, it makes your Q damage from Shield Bash a little bit more, because it bases off 1.5% of your HP.
See that Shield Bash damage, boys? 15 extra damage.
So it's actually been adding up quite significantly, because we're missing out damage from Aerie here. I think First Strike would have been better in this matchup, but I was just experimenting with Glacial. I think you can abuse Glacial early into melee matchups that have to auto attack you. Good clone there from the Wukong. And you just drop your gravity field properly, and you just auto trade with them. Normally I go laser level 3, but since I have Glacial, I'm going to try and go for the gravity field level 3. See if I can land it. I didn't land it there, but it was close. The wave's coming into us, which is fantastic. Sylas does die there, which is a little unfortunate. But we're keeping the wave really close to our side. We're not hard shoving it, but we're not letting him crash it to tower. We're hitting the wave just enough to thin it so he can't crash it to tower. Some of these minions get into tower range, which is quite unfortunate. Oh, all the CS. We missed all the melees. That was bad. Oh, it was unfortunate. But the wave's still in a good spot for us. We see Volibear in our top side here. I don't think they can dive me with Flash when I have Flash up in Gravity Field. He does have Ignite over me, I have TP, so we have the definite advantage in the scaling war. We just gotta not die in laning phase, that's pretty much our goal. Okay, bot lane goes 1 for 1 at least. Wukong hits the Scryer Bloom, probably gets a deep ward on our blue side, which doesn't matter because there's no camps there anyway. Our Hecarim already cleared it. I've been doing this lane relatively well, and Wukong's been trolling it. The Wukong's been playing this lane very poorly, yeah. But this is still Diamond 2, and players are not understanding what wave management is. Just sit back, chill, hang out, have a good time. You know? So you guys can easily hit high plat, low diamond with just using your brain. You don't even have to have good mechanics. But yeah, with Bone Plating and Shield Bash, I've only been going that into matchups that are like heavy trades that are relatively medium to short range. I wouldn't go it into like a Xerath or a Lux because you're never really going to be getting Q trades off on them, or not often enough. So you're not going to really utilize Shield Bash in lane very much. And we're also getting the wave to shove back into him. It's finally broken the slow push into us, and it's starting to slow push out into him. So we want to crash this as fast as possible so we can avoid getting ganked, which is what we're doing. We're zoning him off. He can't fight us. The minion wave's way too big. If he decided to fight us in the minion wave, he would take way too much minion damage aggro. Minion aggro and then minion damage. We already have our last chapter on our first back here, which is nice. And then the other nice thing about going the inspiration tree is you get either boots or perfectly timed stopwatch, which is just free gold. I personally prefer Aerie for laning phase, always. That's always my favorite. I've also been experimenting with Predator Victor a little bit. It's not too bad. It's iffy. I need to do more experimenting on it before I decide if it's reasonable or not. Predator's just a busted rune right now. The problem is Victor doesn't really want to roam because his roams aren't great. But you can still use it to like get back to lane faster whenever they're in lane, because you get the movement speed.
There's no way he just gives me this freeze. There's no chance of how this happens.
Wait. Is Wukong really gonna Wow.
There's no way.
Wow. Okay, so sorry. I'm blown away because of what this Wukong did with the wave. He's going to hand me a massive freeze, deny himself XP. We just pull the wave, gravity field it, tank it with Q shield, and we just sit here and last it. I did let that wave get a little too close to my tower, but that's okay. When you want to have a freeze, you want your caster minions to be outside of tower range, so whenever your melee minions die and the enemy melee minions attack your casters, they aren't getting hit by tower, like that. Like right here is like the perfect wave spot.
Just like a wave.
We deny him, what is that, a whole wave and a bit? We have to let this crash, but that's still fine. The damage is done. He's already missed, what, a wave and a half there. We're almost 7 here. Okay, CS against a tower, not great.
Okay, 56 to 48.
We're going to see how much of an XP lead we have here. I'm assuming it's like 70% of a level.
Yeah, Phage.
60% of a level around there.
Should've actually done 60.
We'll wait and see how long it takes him to hit 7 after I hit 7.
Just wait and see.
Yeah, this Wukong isn't utilizing his Ignite or his lane well at all. There goes the cannon again, we miss it. Big sad. It's my middle name. Master Miss Cannon Sparta. It's illegally changed to that.
The wave's slow pushing into him if he has half of a brain. So I'm going to assume he does. Even though he can be a freeze.
So the wave is slow pushing into him now. Again, we did see the jungler bot side, so we're not too worried. We have about...
So he can't all in me.
Oh, and he all ends me. Does he win this? I think he does. That was bad for me.
Yes, I'm just dead.
Yeah, that was bad. It was just really bad. I missed my gravity field. If I'm going to do that, you cannot waste your gravity field like I did. We have TP, so it's not the end of the world.
I had to chip him down closer, lower.
So even though the wave was coming into him, but he has to hard push it now since his ult did enough damage to the wave.
The wave's still freeze though. Do I have to walk?
If he doesn't shove this wave, I can walk back. But he decides to stay and shove it, so now I TP. We see Hecarim on our blue side, so I ping. Wukong has to crash this wave. Or he's screwed. He goes toward river first, which I guess is smart. Potentially invading blue side. Don't really know where he is right now.
Okay, I have another freeze on at least.
He's gonna potentially hand me another freeze.
He's gonna actually hit the fucking CS.
I should be up way more CS than this, but my CS is... I've been CSing incredibly poorly. I should be easily at 90 CS right now. 85, 90 CS. But I've been missing a lot, like a monkey.
A little unlucky with the
But he's the monkey because he's Wukong. Once I hit tab, I can see how much CS he has. Hecarim fighting in river. We shouldn't fight this. Actually, we can. Once Sylas is on the way. Just wait for Sylas. Don't fight it without him though. Okay, he's taking a little too long. He's a little too far away. Okay, we land a really good glacial there. Glacial stun and slow. We just sit back, kite it with autos. He flashes over the wall. I decided to flash after him because I didn't want him to get an execute off. Nice, we get the kill.
Cool, I got him.
And then Hecarim's running down to Volibear.
He's so short. This Wukong's so
Yeah, and you
bad.
get the Hecarim as well. I didn't get the assist, or sorry, Hecarim gets the Volibear. I didn't get the assist for the Volibear though. That's okay. We have laser upgrade now. We hard crash this. He doesn't have TP since obviously he has Ignite. We hard crash this. He misses this giant 2.5 waves.
Am I losing the streak? Make me just
There's nothing for me to worry about, so I can go for a plate here. And that little one fight there is what lost him the game, essentially.
all of this. I'm up 20.
We're already up 20 CS, and he's about to miss all of this XP and gold. We get 2 plates so far. I should clear this wave and then back. Nice, good.
Just leave. Okay.
Oh, but that, okay, actually no. Hecarim's looking to cheese the Wukong. Actually, it's better to stay. I wasn't looking at my minimap. Hecarim's doing a good play here. Okay, we're all back up. Clone. This is so unfortunate for the Wukong. That's so... Oh my gosh. That's how you punish right there. That was a really, really good play from the jungler. You shouldn't expect your junglers to do stuff like that. It's not often that they use their brain that well. That's like
This is reportable.
actual intelligence.
I gotta wait. I can't.
You can always communicate to your jungler to do that, but they won't listen. And we see Volibear bot side, we see the mid laner there. We have no fear of anyone being up here right now. I'm assuming the bot lane's coming up here, but that's... They probably are heading back bot lane though. Can't get the plate. I don't have enough mana to hard shove this. The wave is going to slow push back into us since those minions are grouped up. And it's closer to his side, so the reinforcement minions are going to be getting there faster. So we're just denying him even more. We get full crown and Sorks here. Like, I should be unkillable. Still don't know how much I can 1v1. We're going to limit test a little bit here. Pretty sure. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the plate. Because Wukong does have Ignite, but we have Crown and Stopwatch, so I need to see how much I can actually abuse him.
Especially at this elo. And he's a dog.
The rest of my team's doing quite well.
Me monkey, me fight.
But I picked this game mostly for the laning phase, and it just shows you how little people are using their brains when it comes to minion wave management. If he's gonna leave this, I'll do it again.
You're just gonna hand me freeze?
This is the third or fourth freeze he's given me.
This man's giving me Christmas early.
Yeah, and he's roaming middle most likely. Nothing I can really follow. I can try and blue trinket it though, which I do.
He's probably going middle. He's not.
We don't see Wukong on the blue trinket, so he's probably heading back top lane now that Silas is backing off. No idea where Wukong is right now. Maybe he took our jungle camps. That's an option. Okay, he ends up crashing that.
Finally.
We clear the wave quickly so our minions don't group up very much, because if our minions group up, then it's going to slow push out to him.
30.
It's already going to slow push out to him, but it's just a little slower now than it was before. He's in the bot side bush there, most likely, so we're just going to hard shove and back off. Since we don't know where the jungler is now, we can just clear, hover in the brush, wait and see where Wukong is. I should back up here, actually. Yeah, and there he is behind me. I don't know if I can 1v1 Wukong here with Crown. I have Stopwatch. I didn't use my W. Yeah, that was bad. I used my gravity healed poorly again, my W. If I hit my W, I win that, but since I missed it, I lose. Silas should be able to clean this up and give me the assist, though, for more stacks. I imagine...
Or Twitch.
Yeah, okay, good. Oh, I didn't get the assist, though. Wow.
Really? I can't beat him with Crown?
Honestly, a little limit testy there. Curious to see if I could win with Crown or not.
Up in 10.
If I can't unless I hit Gravity Field. We see Draven overextended quite a lot there. There's oh, good arrow flash from Ashe. Oh my god. Misses the hook.
Oh.
Wow. That Ashe played that really well. And they played it poorly.
What is this?
I don't think I needed to TP, but I think Thresh would have gotten away. I just did not. I'm spam question mark premium because that was pretty clutch.
What the fuck?
That was actually really good from Ashe. Good. Yep, I should clear Raptors here. Twitch is already clearing the mid wave. I need to grab some gold and XP. Continue your farm. Okay, and there's no tower there mid. It's the outer tower's already gone. But we have our whole team here, so we can potentially do something here. We have all four of us here. Four of us and Ashe's bot lane shoving. Just pressuring the Vladimir a little bit. I think I want enough for Zhonya's before I back. Silas just steals Vlad just for a little bit of a chunk. Oh, actually goes in. Wow. That's a bit of a crazy play.
Why am I taking tower?
That seems a little, yeah, that's a little crazy there. Don't know what that was. We get the tower, I think. Yeah, we should, okay. We still get the tower, but that's still a bit of a crazy play. I don't think that's worth it. I have ultimate here, so I'm okay posturing forward.
Get the fuck out of here.
Volibear goes to me, we should be able to do this. Flash away. Landed the Glacial on... Ooh, landed the Glacial on the Draven, and then ult kills the Volibear. I should recall here. I have enough for Zhonya's in base, right? I should. Or should be close, at least.
Right, there's no TPs, there's no reason.
How close am I to Zhonya? I should have Zhonya's, right? No, I don't.
I don't have Zhonya's.
150 away.
I need 150 gold.
Right, because the perfectly timed stopwatch is only worth 450 gold. It's not worth 650. Okay, so I stay to clear one more wave. Good, and we have enough. Perfect. We need to get all of that CS to get enough for the Zhonya's. After Zhonya's, I should get Oblivion Orb because they have a Vladimir. And Wukong. Even Volibear counts. Good. We have full Zhonya's and Crown. I should be able to 1v1 the Wukong now. There's no way he should be able to beat me. Okay, but he's fighting Silas top lane anyway. This is close. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah. Wukong didn't have Ignite there. I got Zhonya's and Crown. This game's going pretty well. Honestly, the way the lane went, the laning phase, was actually kind of crazy. I did not expect a player in Diamond 2 to play the minion wave like that. I have Zhonya's, there's no way Vladimir can kill me. Just gonna poke him. We see Volibear on Wolves. Okay, he pops my Crown there though. That's a little unfortunate, but I still have Zhonya's for his ultimate. And we Zhonya's his E, and then ulti ticks and kills. Nice. Miss cannon still though. Oh. Hear the thumbs up from the Vladimir. Okay, we're just gonna keep pushing this. Keep pushing bot lane while my team's keeping pressure up in the other lanes. We see them in the red side jungle, so we're not really sure if anyone's rotating over here yet. We see Volibear and we saw Thresh and Wukong. Waiting to see if the rest of them show. Don't miss cannon, don't miss cannon. Dragon's coming up now. Or it's up now. Yeah, it's a little greedy to shove that just because we don't know where the Draven. Did I see them? And the, who else were we missing there? We saw Volibear, Thresh, and Wukong. For sure, Vladimir, right? He was dead. What am I saying? Okay, we got Dragon. Good, good, good. I'm on my way. I'm just grabbing fruit. Fuck him up. Do it. Ashe? Arrow, maybe? No. I thought Ashe was going to go for Arrow there. Okay, we got a blue buff. Nice, nice. We still have Herald here. Yep, there it goes. The only reason we're continuing to do this play is because we had Herald. If we didn't have Herald, we would reset here. Okay, that crashes. We could be greedy and escort this to the next tower. We're pretty ahead, but still. Games are always throwable. And our Glacial on the Volibear, but we go for the Wukong instead since he's diving our backline. Good, we get the Wukong. I don't think we can do this, but I remember in the game I wanted to limit test. I knew this was a bad play, but I was curious with the items to see how it would go. Vladimir flashes, okay. Zhonya's a little late, but it's fine. I'm still dead no matter what, yeah. I knew that was a bad play. I was just curious to see how much damage we could do. We're limit testing. I knew that was a bad play. You can throw like this, but you also kind of want to figure out how things are working. So it's not terrible to do. Yeah, like I type it in chat there, yeah. I knew it was bad. Decided to stay to limit test a bit. We can afford to limit test. What should we go next? For sure. Thresh Shield, Locket, Shield Bow. That should be Shadow Flame, yeah. I think Shadow Flame is actually quite a good item. Because it also works when they're below 1000 HP. You get the full effect of it when they're below 1000 HP. And it just slowly scales down depending on what HP they have, or if they're shielded. That's it. That's it. And it's a super, super nice item on Victor. Just because you can utilize it so well sitting back. You don't generally go Ludens, so other lethality values are useful. When you have Ludens and Shadow Flame, you're already dealing true damage to people, so your Shadow Flame's not going to deal very much. But with Sorks and Shadow Flame, that's enough pen to get close to dealing true damage, but not quite, so you're not wasting any magic pen. Against most champs. You're dealing true damage to some champs if they haven't built anything, but that's if you're getting the full value from it as well. Sitting back, playing safe, waiting for the wave to come to us just because a lot of people are Mia. We only see the Volibear, or the Vladimir and the Draven. I could freeze this. It's a little bit of a greedy. And it's not greedy, it's just like rude. We're super ahead right now, and it's just rude to freeze. We see the plays happening, so we're going to start hard showing, which is good. We freeze until we start seeing people or plays happen. So now that my team's getting pressure somewhere else, I should start getting pressure immediately. Okay, we TP in. We shove the wave and TP in. Wukong just waiting. Good Glacial. Oh, Glacial clutch. Okay, Wukong is close. Thresh. Ah, we can get our Q off in time. Close. We almost got him. And Volibear goes down. 3 for 2, even though we're this ahead, which is not good for us. I was thinking about flash queuing him. The Q wouldn't have been enough. I would have had to flash Q. I could have used my flash to potentially get Wukong, but that's greedy in my opinion. I think I should save flash this game. We're already getting inhibited no matter what here. Okay, Baron is up. We could back off and do that. Just hit the Scryer Bloom before we go so that your team can't get very much vision. Do we want to reset before we do Baron? I think we could have just done Baron, but okay, that's fine too, I guess.
Alright, we back for our alternate.
Silas gets a pick now.
Actually for needless.
Okay, they're just looking for kills. I did have a lot of gold, so I wanted to get my back in. Had a full needlessly large rod in base. I could have kept pressure top lane, which honestly wouldn't have been bad.
Oh.
But I didn't have ultimate, and I don't think I could beat Wukong with that ultimate.
Bro, so
it's not too bad.
Silas just
Oh, the downtown arrow on the Vladimir. He just stands there and watches his team die. It's kind of funny. Alright, and Wukong... There he is, okay. I thought Wukong was going to try and flank through red side jungle, but he just decided to recall instead. 3 of them are dead. We can easily do Baron here. But Dragon is coming up shortly, so people want to recall. We really should have done Baron here. I'm not even pinging it. I guess I'm just having a good time at this point, because we're quite ahead. We don't want to 50-50 smite anything and give them the opportunity to get objective bounties back. That's like the last thing you want to do. Okay, Vladimir, Lantern. I gravity field and assuming he was going to take Lantern, but he didn't take it, so he just dies anyway.
I don't need to waste my ultimate here. Right?
Don't need to waste my ultimate here. We'll save it for a team fight. Hecarim does use his ult for the Thresh, though, which I don't... It's fine, I guess. It's not needed, but it's alright.
5% increased damage against enemies.
This is only our 3rd dragon as well, not even soul.
Wait, that's all it does? Enemies with more current HP than you. Okay.
Still reading what the dragons do there. I was a little confused if it was current, like value HP, or if it was percent HP, but I'm almost certain it's value. So that's actually a pretty good dragon.
Does he live? Can he do this? Oh, close.
This is a little greedy. I'm by myself here looking for laser poke. That's pointless. I should just go and farm jungle camps. I should have just farmed raptors here. Backed off, potentially done Grump blue buff. If I needed to.
I gotta be able to one-shot raptors now, right? Yeah, okay, good.
I'm just trying to farm for my Shadow Flame before the next fight. 93 gold away, yeah. That's just Krugs if they're up, or top wave.
Big Krugs or this top wave.
Should do top wave. Yeah, because it's right there. Not really scared of Vladimir at all. Just gonna queue for the movement speed. Back up. He has demonic on me. So since instead of just waiting there and spam recalling, waiting for demonic to get off, I back off to a safer spot, which was good because Vladimir checked the push anyway. Okay, we have full Shadow Flame now, which is quite nice. Quite nice.
This is my favorite emote in the game, by the way.
This Baron feels
He's so mischievous.
a little
Oh, I didn't know emotes
sketchy because they could potentially steal it. I'm almost certain we win the fight even if they steal it, but it's still not good to do stuff like that. You don't want to play games like that. When you're this ahead, you don't want to take the risky plays. You don't need to take the risky plays. It just gives the enemies more of an opportunity to come back.
Cool.
Okay, now this should be an okay Baron. Jungler's still up, so could steal, so we're going to look to zone him off. Silas is, at least. Silas is going for a full-on fight over the wall. That's a little crazy. We should back off the Baron now. Yeah, that was a little... Zoning is one thing, going in 1v4, 1v5 is another thing. 1v4.
I'm down to limit test the fight.
Now it's a 3v4 here.
Hecarim has ulti.
Yeah, I don't know what Silas is also limit testing, I guess, too.
I barely hit anyone, and it's already done 225 damage. I literally hit him with, what, 1 laser?
I mean, yeah, it did 225 bonus damage there from 1 laser. Not too bad, honestly. Not too bad at all. Volibear going in, zone off with Glacial there, Glacial Gravity Field, and then just finish everything on the Volibear. And here's Vladimir, also dead.
Oh, big sad.
Wukong and Driven are middle. We can look for that, potentially, if they step up. Hecarim's sitting in the little invis area. The Chemtech zone. I have red buff, so I'll heal up here.
Got me a monkey.
Blue Trinket outside of the area to know where he went, so now, since we didn't see him on that Blue Trinket, we know he went down there. I have Zhonya's here, I should be fine. Yeah, okay, a little late on the Zhonya's, but we should still be okay. Good Blue Trinket there. Cutting off, if we saw him go that way, then we obviously know what way we went. If he didn't see him, then obviously he went the other way. I have TP, so I'm okay recalling here, TPing right back.
I don't have anything TP.
I don't have anything TP to, and I don't know if I even need a TP.
Ward?
I'm asking them to ward for me, for the TP. But then by the time he wards, it's basically dead. Horizons or Void Staff wouldn't be bad here. Either Horizons Focus or Void Staff. I'm thinking. I'm taking way too much time to decide. I'm taking so long to decide. Okay, I decided Horizons Focus in the end. Team fighting, just gonna TP to it. No point not to. Game's pretty much over here anyway. I just wanted to show this game because I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes Wukong is doing in the top lane there. It's so much more punishable in top lane than it is mid lane because mid's a shorter lane. So it's harder to hold freezes for longer there. And since top is such a longer lane and there's so much area between the two towers that there's a lot more areas to freeze. And there's a lot more time for the minions to get there. It takes an extra 10 seconds for our minions to get to top lane as opposed to mid lane. So it's I'd say top lane's honestly the hardest role in the game. We're trying to kill him in Fountain here. Okay, that's a GG. Everybody learn from the Wukong and don't do what he did. Don't do what he did. He's a kind of player who's just going to go for mechanical outplays and not use his brain very much, which I don't think is the correct way to play League of Legends. You guys should always look for using your brain. Let's see how much damage we did here.
Hey, we're promoted. We're back to D2.
Okay, second most, nice. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you can come by and stop by my stream sometime. See you next time. Thanks for watching.